Welcome back to another installment of Get Ready for Game Night, my YouTube series primarily intended for my friends so that I can teach them how to play board games before they come over. At the request of one of my viewers, I'm doing a run-through of the board game Last Will. We are up to round 6. Will it be the final round? I don't know. Let's find out. The green player gets to set the turn order first, so first he's going to block something. I think he is going to, they're both very close to winning. He is going to block here, thus trying to tempt the red player to take this spot that only has a single action. And turn order is going to be very important to the green player, so he is actually going to go here and block the first space, thus allowing the red player, the red player is going to do that. I got my colors mixed up. The green player now has to decide, does he want cards? Does he want actions? I think he is going to try to, he needs cards, so he's going to go here. All right, let's see what we got when we, let's see, the red player went first. He's going to draw cards. He would draw none. The green player is going to draw 7 cards, and he's just hoping to get a lot of cards that he can play and maybe activate and get rid of. So cards, he is going to draw, he gets 7 of them. He's going to take an array here. He's going to take maybe a bunch here, 2, 3, 4, and then these companions might put him over the top. 5, 6, 7. And let's take a look at the cards. All right. We have the carriage, just $2. Theater, 2, maybe 5 if you bring a horse with you. The boat trip, 4, maybe 7 if you bring an escort. The ball, if you just spend all your actions, you could lose all your money right there. And we got a dog, a horse, and another dog. All right. Let's take a look at the cards that came out. A carriage ride for $4. Another hectic day. The wild card as always. Soiree for $2. A boat trip that could be worth 3, 5, 7, or 9 depending on who you take with you. A dinner could be worth 2 or 4 if you bring a dog. And the other wild card. So, red player, he gets an errand boy. He desperately needs to control the market. So he's going to go here. Again, kind of messed up not selling his property last time. But he's going to go there again to make sure he can sell the farm and take as much of a loss as possible. Green has a single errand boy. And looking at the cards that he procured, he's actually thinking if he can just maybe spend a bunch of actions. Yeah, getting actions might be good for him, so he's going to take the hectic day. Red, with his second errand boy. Oh boy. Now he could just send his errand boy to the theater to cost him $2. But no, he wants to do something that's going to gain him more than 2, or I should say cost him more than 2. So his carriage ride will go well with a coachman. Yes. He's going to go up here, take the carriage ride. All right, now let's see what the red player is going to do. refocus here. All right, oh, I forgot to reset all these. And the red player is going to start with 3 actions. Activate the old friend to get a 4th. He's got to do it. He can activate his steward to activate the farm once without using an action. That'll cost him 8. That'll send him into debt, $1. Then, I feel like I've done this before. Did I sell the farm last time and just forget about it? It's actually been a few days since I filmed the last episode. Oh well, let's pretend I didn't. We're now going to sell the farm, which normally would gain him 16, but because of the market manipulation is only going to be 13. So the farm goes away and he gains 13 back, but he's already -1 in the hole, so he has a total of 12. Ah, and I forgot about the training ground. The training ground should have cost him 2 more. So he's down to 10. Did all that without an action. He is now going to spend all 4 actions to play the ball, because when you spend all 4 actions, it costs $10. The red player has just gone bankrupt. This will be the final round of the game. So the question is, can the green player lose all of his money and hopefully go into debt? Let's find out. Well, the green player gained himself 2 actions. The old friend gives him a 3rd. He has to get rid of $15, $17, $19. Well, if he had 7 actions, he could play this ball to spend $22. That would win him the game. I don't see a way for him to get 7 actions. But for a single action, he can play the Hectic Day, which gains him 2 more. So he now has 4 actions. For an action, he's going to play the carriage and then activate it, costing him $2. For another action, he's going to go to the theater, which normally would cost him 2, but because he can bring a horse with him, it's going to cost him 5. It's down to only 12. Another action, actually the boat trip costs 2 actions, and he has 2 actions. That's going to cost him $4. Now, had he lucked out and drawn a companion, he could have cost this 7, but alas, he only has 2 dogs. So this will cost him 4, bringing him 6 back from the 10 he just gave up. And he is not able to lose all of his money. Well, there it is. That ends the game. The green player finished respectably. He only had 8 pounds left, but the red player was able to go bankrupt. I may have messed up some rules. I usually do. I may have even messed up the carryover from one round to another, because I do film these over several days. But last will. That run through should at least give you a really good idea of how the game is played, whether or not you think it'd be fun. It's an old classic. I honestly haven't played it in quite a while, and I feel like I just did, so I may not play it again for quite a while. But hopefully you enjoyed this run through of Last Will, and it did indeed help you get ready for game night.